Hello, 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 and welcome to the CUP Ringside, the part of the CUP Network, where we give you the best seat in the house on all things wrestling. I'm your girl Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because I love me some tea. Purr. And if you have some tea, you all know what to do. Hit me up. It is Laying the Smackdown. We are talking about SmackDown from May 24th, 2024. As you see, I am all by myself. And you know what? That's cool because you know what? I love talking to y'all. And I hope y'all not sick of me. I've been here talking about everything. But I will continue to talk about everything because this is what we do here at the Cup. And I'm here to talk about SmackDown, like I said. But before we get into it, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what I'm about to do. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so we know that you are watching and we appreciate you watching. We are trying to build up our algorithm, build up our subscriptions and things for this is our newest channel. So we're just trying to build it up. So do do the things. Hit the buttons, hit the bells, share with your friends, let them know it's the new wrestling podcast on the air, and we are talking all things WWE right now, and we hope to expand to other products soon. Um, we just want to grow. So help us grow. We appreciate you. And as I said, this is part of the Cup Network. We have 3 other channels that we would love for you to check out. We have the Cup ESC, which is all about Eurovision Song Contest. We have the Cup TV, which is all about television. We talk all things reality TV and getting into maybe some scripted TV because, why not? It's the Cup TV, so we want to talk about all things TV. And the Cup Pod, which is all things drag or drag race. So if you're a fan of any of those, go check out our link tree in the description below. All of the links are down there, and to all of our audio platforms that we have. We can go and check those out. We can also join our membership. The links for that is also down below. And you could hit that. You can join here on YouTube or on our Patreon page. All of those will give you early access to shows from all 4 channels and exclusive content from all 4 channels. So you check it out. Also, if you keep scrolling down, you will get to see a link for our cup merch, which is part of the cup mug. We do have cup mugs and other things, cup shirts, cup hats, cup fanny packs. So go check out the link at lanagscreations.etsy.com. And we do ship internationally and domestically here in the United States, in Canada, and Mexico. So there are no excuses. Get your cup merch, period. So yes, I am here talking all things SmackDown. And this week was a good show. They are in Saudi Arabia because we're getting ready for the King and Queen of the Ring. So it was the first time that they had SmackDown over there. So it was nice. It was nice. It was cute. It was cute. They were in Jeddah, and so we start the show. First match of the night is Nia Jax versus Bianca Belair for the Queen of the Ring semifinals. Going into the finals, Lyra Valkyria was sitting ringside to watch to see who her opponent was going to be. It was kind of cute. This match, um, it was just like Bianca is so strong, and everybody knows she and Nia is so strong. So this was going to be a good match of 2 just strong women getting in there, duking it out. Bianca, of course, is battling with a knee issue, so that always will come into play. Um, we had it wasn't a fast paced match. It kind of literally took its time, which I like. I enjoy that they took their time to It wasn't like it had to be quickly to win, but it was a lot of back and forth. Bianca was, giving all she has been against Nia, who is so powerful, and it was just like Bianca is the EST, she's the strong S, but Nia Jax is the irremovable object. Like, you're not moving her, immovable, and an irresistible force. Like, she's not to be played with. But they they went back and forth. It was pretty solid for me. For me, I enjoyed it because I guess a lot of bias probably comes into it because I just love Bianca Belair and Nia Jax so very much. So I don't think they were going to be a bad match anyway. And like I've said several times before on this podcast, Nia has not looked better. Like, she came back and she looked so much better, so much more comfortable in her skin, so much more comfortable in the ring. She is very conscious about what she's doing. It just seemed like that break was what she needed, and she came back better than ever. So I love seeing Nia in the ring these days, and it was good. But Bianca was trying to go for the KOD a lot in this match, trying to hurry up and get it over with. It wasn't working. Then the knee, of course, gave out, and Nia pounced on that. She saw the injury and she went after it until it was nothing Bianca could do. And Jack was able to take advantage of the injury and hit her finisher for a clean finish, which I appreciate because we need Nia to continue to look like the irresistible, immovable object, like just going through people, just bowling over people. Like, we just needed that. And so, and like I said, I don't think Bianca needs the Queen of the Ring tournament. I don't think she needs this because she is half of the tag team championship. Everybody still knows she's the strong EST. And so she doesn't need this. I think Nia needed it more. But I thought it was a good match. It was clean. It was good. Bianca's injury kind of just gave out to her at the end. It was good. It was just like it was fun. It was fun, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing it. We we see the Grayson Waller effect happen, and with Austin Theory, they hosted a episode of Grayson Waller effect, and they brought out Carmelo. They were trying to bring out somebody else, but Carmelo Hayes showed up instead. Carmelo was like, you know what? I'm gonna come in and do what I want to do. Y'all want to host a show? I ain't got a match, so I'm gonna come out. And Waller ended up agreeing that Carmelo Hayes was a better host than LA Knight anyway, so it was great. They welcomed him. Hayes tried to pitch an alliance before Knight came out, and Knight, he came out and he was just outnumbered because it was 3-1 at that point. But then the Street Profits came out and they saved it, and it was, it was an even fight, which turned into a 6-man tag match. And Hayes and Ford started. This match was fun. This match was fun because it was like the talent is amazing because you got the Street Profits, who are great, and LA Knight, who's so good and over right now. I mean, and Street Profits are so over right now. Like, people they can't make them a heel even if they tried. Like, and they've tried, and it's just not worked because the crowd loves the Street Profits so very much. And then Waller and Theory with Carmelo Hayes, who, as much as I'm not a fan of Waller and Theory, they are talented, and Carmelo Hayes is absolutely amazing. So it was nice that it was a good back and forth. It was standard stuff. It was executed well, though. It was executed really well. Like, they hit their spots, they hit their marks. It was good. It was a good one. It was, they were playing with Dawkins for a little while, and then Dawkins came back on him. Then LA Knight got involved, and he came on him, and it was a lot of back and forth, a lot of very much heel versus babyface. The crowd was definitely with the babyface, and they were just like giving them pops and helping them out, and it was just a good energy. And I was shocked because I kind of always felt like the Saudi crowds always seemed to be a little laid back, quiet. This crowd was actually kind of into it, so I was very happy to see that they were into a lot of the matches that happened on the card. So I was happy to see that. It came down to a lot of finishers was happening and hitting, and Montez Ford ended up hitting his frog splash and scored the victory for this team. So the Street Profits and LA Knight beat Theory, Waller, and Hayes in a pretty solid match. I thought it was good. It was cool. It was solid. It was entertaining. I was entertained, and so that was something. That was something. It just worked. It worked for me. Um, then we had before I jump ahead, we did have a moment backstage where Bianca had just finished her match, and she was sitting there trying to nurse her knee to stop hurting so much. And then Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell came up to kind of like tease her and taunt her about losing. And she did a little interview, and then they came to taunt her more about losing and her knee and whatever. And she was like, "Oh, y'all come to me now when I'm down like this." But then all of a sudden, Jade was like, I got this. I don't know who y'all think y'all stepping to, but it ain't happening today. And they were like, in Candace, we finna go. And they retreated, and Jay was like, seems to me like they need their wigs split. And I was like, that's what it looked like to me. And so she was like, I'm gonna go talk to all this. So I feel like a tag team match is happening on SmackDown next week against um, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell and Bianca and Jade. So that'll be cute. Um, we did have our next match of Bailey, our women's champion, versus Chelsea Green. And you know, well, before I get to that match, I'm skipping ahead because we did have a final uh, confrontation, between Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul. And I've said it every week, every time they get out there. I am just not, uh, uh, just not. Eh, I'm just not. I'm just not that into it. I'm not into this feud. Um I don't think it's interesting to me. That's just me personally. It's my personal opinion. If you find it interesting, do you enjoy it? To me, I'm just not interested because I'm just like, I feel like Cody is so much better than this. He is so much better than this and deserves so much better in his championship reign than what he is getting right now. I mean, it started out great with AJ Styles. That was a great feud. Now how do you go from AJ Styles to Logan Paul? I just don't. And then you want to have Logan Paul claim that Cody's not hasn't done anything to earn his United States championship, and so he doesn't put that up. And then Cody tells him all you do is win with the brass knuckles, and he does. He's like, I don't need them, I won't use them. And then you come out in the ring and say you don't have no brass knuckles, and they find brass knuckles on you. Like, you just lying to be lying, and it's just so blah. Like, it's so blah. I'm just so over it. Like, come on. I was just over it. The pay per view is over by the time I'm recording this, so I'm very happy that it's over. And I don't think it's over, and that just bothers me enough. But I kind of want it to be over. But we'll see what happens. We'll talk about the pay per view later on, and so stick around. We'll come back for that. Um, but then yes, we do have Bailey and Chelsea Green's match. This match was okay. I mean, it's Chelsea took took was immediately came out the gate, was coming all over Bailey and was trying to, you know, grab a quick win. But of course, Bailey is like Bailey's champ, and she wasn't gonna have that, and we knew what would happen. She used the rose plant to get the win, but of course Piper Niven attacked her before she could even get to her feet to celebrate. And then the former leader of Damage Control now finds herself the victim of a numbers game left lying in the ring. And I feel like this is like they're doing this like, oh, Bailey has to all the rooster coming home to nest now. Like, you've done all this stuff with Damage Control, and you have just hurt so many people. Nobody wants to help you. The one friend you have is not here to help you, and so now you're just getting the chickens that come home to roost. Like, you're getting all your comeuppance from what you did in Damage Control. Numbers games are going to come back to you, and it is what it is. And okay, whatever, it's fine. This match was okay. It was just very simple, you know. It just it was simple, but like, and I think the I feel like the attack that Piper did is just a way to get herself in the uh conversation for being a contender for the belt. So, which is fine too. Bailey needs more contenders, and Piper Niven would be a great choice to be that if that's what we want to do. Um, yeah. So our main event of the night is the last semifinal match to the King of the Ring, which was Randy Orton versus Tama Tonga. And, we had Paul Heyman and Solo were backstage talking, and he kind of is like, still kind of scared of Tama. Like, he's so wild and untamed. And he said, we don't, it's the problem we have with Tama. He was like, "But you got a problem with me?" And I'm very glad they let Tama talk and didn't have him just grunting all the time, because that was annoying. The man can talk. Let him talk. Stop having him walking around grunting at people like he's just some beastly animal. Like, come on. Enough. Enough. Enough of that. But when they did let him talk, and he was able to talk about how he, he gonna go out there, win King of the Ring, and then when that happens, they go take this to the next level or whatever, per order of the tribal chief. And Solo was like, and they just walk away. And I was like, okay, cool. I was very happy that Thomas Hunter had his own music. He didn't come out the Solo theme. He was able to have his own music and his own entrance. And that's what I wanted. That's what we wanted. And it happened. So I was like, great. The match itself was good. I feel like I didn't realize my earphones keep on out. I didn't realize how big weight advantage and height advantage Randy had over Tama. I was like, oh, Tama's not a huge guy, but he's a quick guy. And he's a strong guy, but he's not the tallest or the biggest. I didn't realize how much of a well, Randy Orton was able to get the upper hand in this match because, for a while, because of the height and weight difference that I did not realize. But they did, and then, but it was until Tonga clipped him at the knee. We all know Randy has some knee issues as well as his back. And so once he clipped the knee, it was able to give Tama the chance to take the lead and take over the match, not take the lead, but take over the match for a while. And it slowed down significantly because he kept the Viper in a sleeper hold for a long time, and he broke the hold, he put him back in, he tried to get him ankle lock on him at one point, or knee something at one point, and he was just he would do offense for a little bit, then it would come. It was much back and forth. Really good to me. It was back and forth. It was a match. I was like, okay, either one could win at this point. everybody was waiting on interference from Solo, which, I mean, maybe a little bit happened. But Orton finally broke free of the sleepers and the holds that he was having. He gave him an RKO. He wasn't able to capitalize on it right away. So, and so it was, no, he gave him the RKO and he was able to win with, against Tamatonga. Fine match, good solid match. Crowd was in it. Gunther was sitting ringside because that is who Randy Orton will now face for the King of the Ring. It was good. It was decent. It was solid. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being good. I enjoyed the whole show. I think this week SmackDown was, it was only 4 matches, but it was good, and they were just getting prepared for the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. And so it was nice. It was a typical SmackDown, but it was a good SmackDown. Overall, I thought it was a decent show to get everybody ready for the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. The people of Saudi appreciated the Friday Night Smackdown to do their show there. And so it was a good match. People were into it. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I'm going to go and watch the King of the Ring tournament after I finish this because I couldn't watch it earlier, but I'm going to go watch it after I upload this video so I can be back tomorrow to talk about the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. And if you don't want to miss that, and we'll have more people here hopefully to talk with me about the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. If you don't want to miss that, which I know you don't, hit the subscribe button down there below. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss when the video drops. You can go down to our continue to scroll down in our descriptions to go click and subscribe to all of our other channels. Like I said, we have 3 other channels in this network of the Cup. So go down and subscribe to all of our channels, join our membership, go listen if you are rather listen to us on our Spotify or other audio platforms. Those links are also down in the description below. You can check us out on all of our socials at the Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can follow me if you want on Twitter. That'll be fine. Or Instagram. That's right there. That'll be fine too. And continue to scroll down. You'll see the link to the Cup merch. Get your Cup merch. Not limited to, but our Cup mug is one. Cup shirts, fanny packs, hats, socks, Cup bottles. We got it all for you and more to come. So please check that out. And I'm gonna get out of here because I done told you everything I can tell you. Leave your comments in the description below. Let me know what you think about SmackDown, what you thought about SmackDown, what you are excited. Did you enjoy the King of the Ring tournament, or if you want to just wait and comment on that other video? That's fine too. But we're gonna get out of here. So cheers, y'all. Bye.